Welcome back, ladies and gentle hands. I hope you guys like the new format here, as I think it's honestly a lot better. I saw a comment yesterday or a couple of days ago saying how they really like my videos, but they just wish everything was a little bit more put together and professional. So I took the constructive criticism and I made this. I know the background is kind of plain and simple, so let me know in the comments what I should do. And I know a lot of you guys, like I saw on my analytics that 95% of my viewers are not subscribed. So please, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe down below. That would really help me out as I become the greatest perfumer of all time. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about some of my newest ingredients that I got. Not so much ingredients, more so a stabilizer, if you will. So let me go ahead and grab that. Essentially, this is PEG40 hydrogenated castor oil, and then I have fractionated coconut oil. So basically, what these two ingredients do in a fragrance is, if you want to, so I've been trying to make a hybrid fragrance. So it sprays just like a normal cologne, eau de parfum, eau de cologne, whatever it might be, but it has a slight oiliness to it, so it makes the fragrance last slightly longer. It kind of solves the problem of how people will put like Vaseline first and then a fragrance. Well, this is kind of the all-in-one. And in some fragrance houses do that. For example, I bought a City Rhythm fragrance. It was Martha's Vineyard, I believe it was, and when I sprayed it on my skin, I noticed a slight shininess and a slight oiliness to it, and it really made my fragrance last a lot longer on skin. Now, I don't know what that would do if I sprayed it on my clothes, but as far as skin goes, I mean, it's like night and day. So that is one of the newest ingredients I have gotten. But I wanted to show you guys something I made yesterday, and the ingredients to that was, if I can grab it. No, that's not it. Okay, well, that's how you know I've been working hard, because all this is empty, and this was filled with formulas that are somewhere. But the fragrance that I made yesterday has a top note of bergamot, black pepper, and then a middle note of lavender, geranium, pomelo, pink pepper, and nutmeg, and a base note of ambroxan, cedarwood, Lebanon resinoid, and patchouli. Now, this scent is a very classic smell. It smells a lot like Versace Dreamer, or any of your guys' 80s, 90s, old school men's colognes. It has that nice barbershop smell. A nice clean barbershop smell. And that's thanks to, honestly, the geranium and lavender mixed with the bergamot and black pepper, I think. I think those are the notes that really impact it quite a bit. But I honestly like it quite a bit. It smells like a more barbershop Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. And that's that. In today's video, I am going to be creating a vanilla scent, though. With everything prepared, now I will explain the notes that I have gathered today for this vanilla scent, with a top note of mandarin, lemon, and pink pepper, and a middle note of whiskey, lactone, cacao, and cardamom, and then a base note of vanilla absolute, sandalwood, and patchouli. Now what we have to do is we have to figure out the percentages of each. So we'll start with the top note. I always just like to go with a clean 30 to 35%. And I will end up doing a mandarin dominant for the top note. So let's do 0.15 grams. And then pink pepper, we're just going to do 0.05 grams. That makes it to 2. And then we can just do 0.1 gram of that lemon. And then for our heart of the fragrance, we can do 55%. Let's do whiskey lactone. Whiskey lactone is actually very strong. It's a very prominent and potent ingredient. So I'm only going to do 0.15, I think. And then cacao is a really nice note to use. It's hard to use too much of it, in my opinion. So I'm going to do that last as far as the heart note goes. And then cardamom, we can do 1. Just because it's a very potent ingredient as well. So that brings it with 2.5. I'm thinking if I want to switch anything up. I don't think so. Because I think I'm going to have a very cacao and vanilla dominant fragrance. I think that'll work well. And then vanilla absolute. I think we can, well, as far as the base note percentage wise, I think we can just do a calm 40%. Vanilla absolute, let's do 0.2 of vanilla absolute. Sandalwood, let's do 0.1, and then patchouli 0.1. So that brings us with mandarin at the top note with 0.15 grams, lemon 0.1 grams, and then pink pepper 0.05 grams. Heart of the fragrance, we're going to have whiskey lactone 0.15 grams, cacao 0.3 grams, cardamom 0.1 gram, vanilla absolute 0.2 grams, sandalwood 0.1 gram, patchouli 0.1 gram. Now that we have all of our percentages all ready, tallied up here, let's get into it. This is the fun part, right? All right, so we're gonna start with adding the base notes. Always add the base notes first with that vanilla absolute. Ooh, such an expensive ingredient, but such a lovely ingredient to work with, truly. And we're gonna add 0.2 grams of this. Quite a bit, but this vanilla absolute is already diluted, so it's not like I'm using pure vanilla absolute, right? Seems like I did 0.05 more of that vanilla absolute, which is fine. I'm just gonna have to edit that in my notes. Instead of using 0.2 grams of vanilla absolute, I use 0.25. We'll see how that turns out. We'll see in like 10 to 15 minutes if that was a mistake or not, or if it was a good mistake. You never know. You never know. And then we're gonna add 0.1 gram of that sandalwood. All right. And then 0.1 gram of patchouli. And then we're going to move to the heart of the fragrance and starting off with 0.1 gram of that cardamom. Now, like I said, cardamom is a very potent ingredient. It's really hard to balance it out, I've noticed, at least for me. So if anything, you would want to underdo cardamom. Never overdo cardamom. That's one of my mistakes. Otherwise, it'll start to smell like a sauna. Don't ask me how I know. I've made a lot of mistakes with cardamom in the beginning of my perfumery journey, and it's not. I what? Oh my God! It's dripping all over my hand. And it wasn't. I wasn't the one who said it smelled like a sauna. So that's how you know. That's how you know there's been some improvements. And then we're gonna, last note is that whiskey lactone. And we're only going to be doing 0.15. Alright. And then last but not least here, we're going with our top note. Starting off with that pink pepper. Pink pepper is also a very potent ingredient. You don't want to use too much of it. There you go, that'll do it. Just 3-4 droplets of that. And then 0.1 gram of lemon. All right. Last but not least, with our final ingredient here, with that 0.15, that good old mandarin. All right. And we are finished. We're ending it off with 1.4 grams of oil here. Or finish it off with that Perfumer's ethanol. And we'll end it off with 3.5 grams total with the ethanol and the oils. I don't know where my top went for this, but now we're gonna shake it up real good. Beautiful coloring on it. Almost like I don't know, like a honey brown color. Now for the best part of the video, the smell test. Oh, I like this. I'm already getting like autumn vibes, fall vibes. You really get a gourmand effect with that cacao and vanilla absolute. Smells almost like a cookie. Some kind of like some kind of lemon chocolatey cookie. If that's maybe how I would describe it. Oh, I just got lightheaded. Smells really good. That's how I would describe it. You really get the cacao, cardamom, and vanilla. Those are the three notes that are really in the lemon. Those are the four notes that are really shining in this. But it really does smell some sort of gourmandy lemon cookie with that cacao and vanilla on the back end. Now I'm going to do the skin test. A little bit lighter on the skin. Yeah, very gourmand. Very cookie-like. I think if I had to redo this formula, which I might, I'm going to name it Lemon Cookie Brownie. If I had to redo this formula, I think I would either take out the cardamom or lessen the cardamom to 0.025 or 0.05 instead of that 0.1. I think it would be a lot better if I added some sort of white flour to soften it up. If I wanted to give it a floral vibe. Or I could add some sort of wood, oak, maybe some sort of sweetener like ethyl maltol. But that was fun. I think I will work on this in the next video. Maybe not. Who knows? Who knows what I work on, you know? But I just wanted to thank you guys for watching today's video. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe because it helps me out a lot. And let me know if I should keep this background or what I should add to it, because I really don't know. Like I said, I'm sure this setup looks a lot better than my past videos. I don't even want to tell you guys to look at my last videos because it doesn't look the best. It doesn't look the best at all. So I appreciate the last person who commented to get my shit together, basically, and I did. So that's that. Until next time, thank you guys for watching. Again, make sure you subscribe for me, and I will see you guys in the next video.